The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, shall not want, I shall not want. So I hear shepherd, shall, and sheep. Those all have a sh sound. Do you remember what the sh sound is? It's an S and an H. You can't see that. Let me move it up here. S and, whoa, what a wacky H I've got going on there. I'm going to redo that for you. Sometimes we mess up and we do it again, don't we? S, H. Is that better? A little better. S-H. Shh. Sheep and shepherd. The Lord is our shepherd. So today we're going to be talking about S in reading lesson, but we're also going to be talking about another consonant that has a special relationship with S. It's this. Z, you figured it out. Zoo, right? Well, we have talked about sometimes in our, when we're doing some writing in our small groups, how at the end of a word, when we have to put an S on there sometimes to make it more than one, it sounds just like a Z. And we want to write a Z, and that's okay because that's the sound of it. But what it really is at the end is a S, okay? So if I have a dog, I have one dog. If I have more than one dog, I say dogs, don't I? And then we know how to spell dog. We've got D-A-G, dog, D-O-G, right? But when I put the S on the end, it sounds like a Z. Listen to this. D-A-G-Z. It's that Z buzz sound, right? So it sounds like a Z, but it's an S. It's a special thing. So what do Z and S have in common? How are they alike? What are you thinking? Well, they're both consonants. It's true. But they can have the same sound. Now, S also can sound like S, S, and that's really its normal sound. But it also makes a Z sound sometimes. So today we're going to look at some words that sound the same, but sometimes an S is used, sometimes a Z is used. And we just have to kind of learn how those words are spelled and remember that. Here's our first one up here. Now I told you this one in our morning message to look at it because it has a silent E and a long O. So I'm going to do this just so we'll remember. That's our clue sometimes above the vowel that it's a long sound. So H, O, Z. Oh, do you hear that? It sounds like a Z, but it's an S. I'm going to circle it. Whoop. Hose. But it's an S. Sounds like a Z, but it's an S. Hose. Now here's a word that I put with hose that rhymes with hose. Hose, like frog, right? O's. I have a silent E. I have a silent E, so it's going to be a long O. Hose and froze. Now, hose has an S. That's our Z sound. But froze has a Z. That's our Z sound. Okay? So here's two S and a Z word. Let's say these and see if we can figure out what is the Z sound in them, okay? And this again, we've got a silent E. That magic E loves to show up. He just loves to show up and make us think and say, is that a long vowel or a soft vowel? It's a long, long sound. A-E-I-O-U. So here's an I. Rise. Rise. Rise up. Okay. There's the S makes the Z sound, correct? Okay. Oh, I didn't give you time. See if you can sound this out. Prize. Z. So those two words rhyme, prize and rise, but we see that one has an S, one has a Z. Okay? Here's two more. Z. Now, this is one of those things. Sometimes we have two consonants on the end that make the same sound, so we don't say them twice. We don't go z. We just go fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Okay, there's our Z sound. Here's this. Oh, that looks like somebody's name that I know. Do you know it? F-I-N. We have an F-I-N-N, don't we? Fin. This is how we would spell like a fin of a fish, right? I'm not even going to try to draw one. You've seen enough of Mrs. Borden's fishes and Mrs. Borden's sharks to know my fins. Oh, fins. Fins. It's an S at the end, but it sounds like a Z. So we could even say that for Finn's name if we said, this is Finn's desk. You would hear the Z sound in Finn's, okay? So that's just another cool thing that we learn in reading about S and Z. They have a special relationship. So when you hear that Z sound, sometimes it's going to be a Z, but sometimes it's going to be an S. And when you are reading a word, and let's see, say you see the word, this word, H-O-S-E, and you try hose. Oh, that doesn't mean anything, does it? So let me try the Z sound. Hose. Hose. Oh, I know, like a water hose. Yeah. So sometimes when you see that S, try the S sound, and then if it doesn't make sense, try the Z sound, okay? S. See you later, or I could be fun and say, see you later. Bye, guys.